This parasha is parashat Devarim. Usually we learn parashat Devarim, the name parashat Devarim on Shabbat before Tisha BeAv. Every year, parashat Devarim is before Tisha BeAv. And we know that there is connection between Sefer Devarim, parashat Devarim and Tisha BeAv, lot of connections. One of the things is that Chachamim tell us that Second Beit HaMikdash got destroyed because of Sinat Chinam. First of all, what does Sinat Chinam mean? Sinat without any reason, Chinam, without any reason. Any hatred, there are some reasons for it. Can be without reason. If there's a reason, with medical treatment, in other words, there's nothing to talk about. What does Sinat Chinam mean? The Chazal are telling us that something that destroys the Beit HaMikdash, which is Sinah, no matter how justified it is for you, it's not justified, it's Chinam. Because it's equivalent to losing Beit HaMikdash, and nothing worth losing Beit HaMikdash. The hatred between Am Yisrael made us lose Beit HaMikdash. Therefore, it's like a poison. There is nothing is equivalent to price of taking poison. Taking poison kills, destroys. There's nothing worthwhile. But that's why Chazal says Sinat Chinam, because no matter what the reasons are, has to be resolved. And there is no reason to have sin. Now it's interesting, the parasha, we find the word of sinah. We find the word of sinah in the parasha. Oh, the second time it got destroyed because of sinah, and it's the word of sinah in this parasha. When is it? When Moshe Rabbeinu sent them Ragelim, and they come back with the report that this land is the land of giants, and we saw a giant, and we cannot go and fight with them. How could we sin? We only get grasshopper in front of them. Then the apostle says, Perek Ale Pasuk Chavav, Velo avitem la'alot, and you didn't want to go up, but Tamru et pi Hashem Elokechem, and rebelled against the word of Hashem. V'teragnu be'aholechem. And what happened after that? After that you said that, v'teragnu be'aholechem. You slandered in your tents, v'tomra, and you said, V'sinat Hashem utanu. That's a pasuk in Torah. They said, what they say, pasuk in Torah, V'sinat Hashem utanu. Because of hatred of Hashem for us, Hutzanu Mitzrayim, which gives us Mitzrayim, v'tertanu, and give us biyad ha'emorei la'ashmedenu. Give us in the hand of the emorei la'ashmedenu. Unbelievable. What we have, Lel Pesach, and for Chosot, we admire HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we praise Hashem, we thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, 10 Makot and everything. Here, Nahal Yisrael, V'tragnu be'aholechem, slandered the sinah. That was sinah. That wasn't love. That was sinah. How could it be? How could one thing like that? And it's possible in Torah. In other words, that Torah is telling us that Rashi helps us. V'tiragnu lashon hara. First of all, v'tiragnu be'aholechem. What's it be'aholechem? I thought it says be'aholechem. So v'tiragnu, slander. What's be'aholechem? Your tent. Torah is telling us the source of destruction, the source of corruption comes from home. The talk of home. The type of talk we have by Shabbat table. What type of talk we have to our children. One statement we said about the school in front of the children, this principle, you are talking to your wife and you tell, this principle is just works for money. This school is just for money. You destroy all of the education for your children. And we said, the rabbi, not the real rabbi. No, it's fake. You destroy all of the image of Torah. Or, any type of statement we said derogatory about any good things. So, these people are like this, these people are like that. You are judgmental. And, you say, but in other words, the source is Aholechem, your homes. What comes out of the home? What do you taught? How do you measure things? How do you go about things? What's your ambition? Everything comes out by Shabbat table, by home. In other words, you show yourself to your children. You show what's the most important thing for you. With that you talk about it, with that you express it, with that you handle it. The children are not dumb. They understand what's the most important thing for you. They tell you that you talk. You talk about Torah. Okay, we study Torah, it's good. Talk about money and business and trip with full excitement, full full value, full thing. Once I was, once somebody was introducing his family to Kala, family of Khatan was came to Kala. He said that he's a professor from England, has such a reward, this and that. He's a great businessman here, this and that. And one of the members of the family was learning in Yerushalayim. He said that he also learns in Yerushalayim, very aga, very on the way, without any title, without anything. Therefore, he showed in front of his children what is the most important thing. What's the value that he values life? Once the statement that being said at the Shabbat table, that the full excitement and ambition, what you strive for, you say it with full excitement, that creates the image for the children. Hashem hated us. And you guys know, was Hashem? Rashi says, and he loved you. No, Rashi says, what's the root? Hashem loved us. Therefore, Hashem loves us and he did all of these things. Why do you feel this a sinner? Because you hated him. Unbelievable. Mashal Hedyodomer, the parable Hedyot says, Ma de bilibech arachamech, ma de bilibe alech. What is in your heart, you say is in the al-rachamech. What's in your heart, you say that your friend has that with you. Ma de bilibe alech. And what's in his heart on you. Ma de bilibech arachamech. What's in your heart? In other words, you have hatred in your heart for a friend. This friend hates you. You hate HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then you say Hashem hates me. Ma de bilibe alech. In other words, whatever that's in your heart on your friend, you say that's what's in his heart against me. It's Hashem Mitzrayim. Not Rashi said. How could you say that? Rashi makes a parable, unbelievable parable to make us understand this. Mashal parable, Melech was about Melech that had two children and had two fields. One field Sakya, one field was irrigated, had a supply of water inside. There's a supply of water, and the other one didn't have supply of water, you have to rely on rain. Now, now these two children, obviously, the child that he loves, he gives him the field with the supply of water, because he is guaranteed to have water to irrigate and to have parnasa. The other one that doesn't like so much gives bad a chance, but the rain, doesn't rain, comes, doesn't come. His life would be a life of risk. Eretz Mitzrayim is the land of supply of water. It's a Nilos river. Nilos goes and irrigates all over. Whereas Canaan Shabbat depends on the right. Torah says that in other words, with the Mussar Lesson, in other words, there is a pasuk that the pasuk says that Eretz Israel drinks water from Shamayim. Torah says the land that you go in Israel, in Israel, it's not like this Mitzrayim. Eretz Mitzrayim beraglecha, with your foot. It's not like Mitzrayim that you have to plant and you have to water it with your feet and you have to work very hard to water it. And when you water it in the mountains, some place gets water, some place doesn't get water, and you have to work so hard. The land of the mountains and valleys. You sleep on your bed and Hashem waters it. The irrigation comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You don't have to work hard. And that's the land that Hashem monitors it. Always the eyes of Hashem is there from the beginning of the year to the end. Therefore, that is the advantage of Israel. But what happened? This advantage that HaKadosh Baruch Hu made it that the rain should come, and there's a shaykhut with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You daven and pray for the rain, you make connection, and the bracha comes. And that the other one, they don't have shaykhut with Hashem, just Hashem gives it to them. Imagine, what's a modern example of that? Somebody works in downtown, and he has a neighbor, Japanese or Chinese, that are with the zone. And he sees, IRS got nothing to do with them. Start growing, making more money. He's never sure that Shomer Torah Mitzvot, every month he has a problem. Every month something comes up. 1 month IRS, 1 month merchandise was not good. 1 month the rain comes in. Every time there's a problem and he sees his neighbor is growing and everything is going well, therefore he wonders who is Ma'amin B'Hashem? Who is? Exactly what's happening here. In other words, by Misraim, Bisafia, and there's irrigation, there's water, everything goes well. By here, there's a rain, comes, doesn't come, you have to double, you have to pray. Therefore, that elevates you, that connects you to our Shbaruch. The other one is abundant, the other one is low. There's not really shy, but it's connected. Therefore, life is perspective. With that, you look at life. The sinner here is that you hate Hashem, you hate the mitzvot, you don't want to keep them properly the way that you are. You don't understand the value of them. You feel, it's a burden. Then you say Hashem hates us, but really in reality, our Shbaruch loves us and he wants to elevate us. He gives us to elevate us. And through that, that's the example nowadays, the struggle of life, the challenges of life, whatever that we have in life builds you up, makes you. Without them, person would not be elevated. And our Shbaruch makes it that we should get the elevation, and through that, I always say this: a mashal to two people that they had a field on the top of the hill. One was poor, one was rich. Each one bought a nice big bucket of water and get the water from the river down and bring it to the hill and water the plant. The other one, the poor person, couldn't afford to buy a bucket. He found the bucket and it has a small hole. He would fill it up water and bring it up. Till he brings it up, halfway it was empty. But every day he had this challenge every day, back and forth. Look, something you do 1 time, 2 times. Every day you see this, he goes with the full water and gives water. This one gets on the top of the hill, the water is halfway. He couldn't handle it anymore. It's frustrating him. He got frustrated. And then he came to his Rebbe, told his Rebbe, see, I'm unfortunate, see what's happening, the challenge I have every day to see and to watch and to go through. The Rebbe says, come, I want to show you something. It's what? Showed him that, the road that the rich person goes is dry, nothing grows. But the road that you have, because of dripping of water, you made a path of flowers, beautiful flowers. Look behind you, when you went up, is full of flowers. Therefore, a lot of times, the struggle, what you are struggling, and it looks like to you frustration, is a source of nachat, source of bracha, source of blessing. But we don't see it. It's a matter of perspective, how to look at life, how to look at the things. Everything has its own bracha and blessing. That's the way to appreciate life. And with Hashem, through that, we could have a right perspective in life, see the bracha and the blessing that Hashem gives to us, and we should grow in Torah Avodah. With Hashem, we should be Zochet to Nechamat Sion, Devarim.